March 12th. This is entitled A Simple Creed. O Lord, may abide in your, O Lord, who may abide in your tent? Who may dwell on your holy hill? He who walks with integrity and works righteousness and speaks truth in his heart. That's found in Psalms 15, 1 and 2. Keeping your word and living with integrity. Simple enough. A clear, admirable, and noteworthy mission statement for anyone's life. A commendable creed to live by, and one that you and your family will be respected for if you commit to it. But the trouble is that we typically live in a give-and-take, tug-of-war world that makes the creed very difficult and sometimes seemingly impossible to implement consistently. Keeping your word and living with integrity, two elements that are essential to living with character and instilling trust in those around you. No doubt when you read the creed, certain faces come to mind, faces of people who have been an intimate part of your life or associated with enough to have had an impact on you, people whom you believe in, people you could count on when they said something or promised you something. You always aspire to be like them, in more respect than just keeping your word and being a person of integrity. But how are they able to maintain that creed in a world that often asks a person to compromise his or her word of integrity? A world that often pulls a person in the wrong direction. One thing my mom always stressed was the importance of staying close to the Lord. Whenever she felt tested or pulled to do something that might compromise her integrity, she asked for God's help. She knew it would be a struggle without His strength. She abided in Him when times were rough. It was a lesson I learned and have taught my own children because it's relevant today as it was as the same time I was growing up. Do people know they count on you? Have you proven that you're trustworthy and that you approach life with integrity? Don't leave them guessing. Uncommon key today says, keeping your word and living with integrity. Make your creed, put into action, and honor God. And I can tell you one thing. I was raised when my dad, even though my father was not a Christian man, spoke. He said, I want you to remember one thing. Your name is very important. You're a man of your word and a man that has integrity. That you always do what you say you do to people. If you make a promise to somebody, he said, I expect you to live up to it. He said, I don't care what kind of hardship it might cause you, but if you promised a man something, I want you to do exactly what you said you would do. So, and I admired my father. He was a hard-working man. He's the reason why our business is a company today, and we just celebrated 50 years last year. It'll be 51 years this July as a company.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So it's been a hard road to go. Made a lot of promises to people that I've struggled with and had to work hard to live up to. But it's been well worth it. So your word, my word, better be gold to somebody else.
Yes, sir.
All right. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. Surround yourself with positive people. Always have integrity.
Oh, my man.